One of the hardest parts about getting your ex back or relationships when people pull away and all this kind of thing is trusting in the rubber band effect. When your ex pulls away, or whoever you want pulls away, you got to trust that there's a sort of like a whiplash effect where it's going to come back around to you. If you've always been at the bottom of the power dynamic, that is, you're the one that caves into tension first, you're the one that wants the other person more than they want you on some level, or you're the one that's, you have less emotional discipline than the other person, you don't know that the rubber band effect is a real thing. You think that you have to put in elbow grease to maintain the connection for the both of you. And you might need to in order to achieve the comfort level that you want, right? Like, it's not going to feel good to call their bluff and wait things out until they finally come back around. But the problem is you don't know because you never do that, right? Mystery and time and space apart, it promotes attraction. Think about it. When are two people most excited about each other? When they're absolute strangers and there's no greater degree of mystery. That's when people want to fuck each other's brains out the most. If you go on a date, that person doesn't necessarily want to see you the next day. Why? Because when you're hungry and you eat, you're no longer full, right? But if you wait some time again, you get hungry again, and now that food's going to taste a lot better. Same thing with attention with your ex or your love interest or whatever, okay? You have to have some emotional discipline. Stay put and wait for them to put their little effort in, okay? When you get into that flow back and forth, it might be less consistent than what you want. Maybe you're dating some type of avoidant or somebody that's less emotionally available. But the point is, you can retain that degree of influence and power if you play your cards the right way. And especially with getting an ex back, you can't afford to do too much. You have to wait for them to make their move. Texting them is like a game of chess. You make your move, you hit the timer, there's no time limit. And they wait as long, like you have to wait as long as it takes for them to make their move, right? And then they hit the timer and now it's your turn. That's the way it works, tit for tat, as long as it takes. Okay, sometimes it can take months for that person to be open to you again. And that's where no contact comes into play. But I just need you to trust that this is a real thing. I was a fucking nerd growing up. I couldn't get any girls, okay? And it was a mind fuck for me to go from being at the bottom of the power dynamic in any social interaction to finally having standing and noticing that people would come back around and put in their effort because they wanted me more. It's so weird to experience that reality if you've never experienced it before. And this is what you need to trust in and have faith in order to pull off getting your ex back. So if you want my help with this process, click here, set up a call, and I'll talk to you soon.